Okay, let me see if I got. I need an F. Give me an F. Can I get an F? Okay, let's get an F. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna kind of make it. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. This is called lettering on the fly. There are no rulers, no protractors, no aids of any kind. And then we're going to do the E. Well, you know what? I'm going to do a lowercase just because I feel like it. It's my art, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to hollow some of this out, bevel it out, so to speak. Okay, we're just going to make it very simple. And I just dropped my eraser on the ground. Please save the laughter for after you finish the video. All right. Do stay in for the. Hold on, let me check the time. Okay, we're good for timing. I don't know why my timer keeps turning off. Hold on. Uh, this is so weird. Okay. I think I had. All right, we had 2 minutes. Let's see if it doesn't turn off now. I don't know. I'm so obsessed with the shapes. But then that's everything when it comes to not only drawing the human anatomy and buildings and things, but even lettering, shapes. I think I'm going to make it a smiling E. It looks like a smiling E. All right, now I've got 4 letters to do. Let's see, how do I do this? I'm just going to do it down here. Let's see if I can just. That is way too straight of a line. All right, here we go. Where? Oh, wait. Do I see the form? What comes first, form or function? Does function follow form or form follow function? Just to give you an idea of my crazy ideas. Sort of. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're going to create a little bit of curvature at the end. And then I don't like the idea of this being small here, but I'm going to run out of space, so I have to be economical with the space. Okay, so we're going to have to make a small. Well, I was going to do a capitalized letter, but that's not going to work. So instead of extending it out here, we're going to curve it in. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I certainly hope this is actually catching everything. All right, I got to move the board up a little bit. This is actually a number 2 pencil, a Penway. It's a classic pencil. I love to draw with this thing. Um, I need a DR. I need an R. You know what? We're just going to do the shape as I want to do it. There's nobody telling me otherwise. Okay, there goes my alarm. We've already gone up to 12 minutes. We got about 3 or 4 or 5 more minutes. If y'all are willing to stick around with me here in this little live piece here that we're doing. All right, hold on. I realized earlier, or late yesterday and earlier today, I'm doing these tutorials for the channel, and I get all caught up with doing that and the comics and the super characters and drawing people live and all that wonderful stuff that we artists like to talk about and do. And that's fine. That's all good. That's like, it's good practice. It's hopefully it'll help somebody along the way and help them. You know what? I'm going to use these, and then I'm going to just go for a giant. Yeah, but I like this W here. So we're going to do something similar, but with a flat top. Am I going to make a flat bottom as well? I could. You know why? Because art can be anything you want it to be. Of course, there are some basic rules of the road. Okay, this is going to be more. Oh, you know what? This is what I'll do. Oh man, I just realized this. All right, I haven't done that in a while. It's just shapes. I love drawing shapes. So this will be a ribbon. I know somebody out there will be like, "What is he talking about?" All right, let's do a ribbon. The lettering can be bubbled, it could be straightforward, it could be flat, or it could be like this. A ribbon. I want to make sure we get that sense of flatness to it, not make it. We're not trying to give it a two-dimensional shape. Actually, three-dimensional shape. We want to make sure that it looks like it is actually a two-dimensional thin sliver. I'm so used to drawing everything in 3D and thinking in that way, and sometimes it's hard to draw anything flat. I know that sounds crazy, huh? But I'm sure for the other artists out there, they know what I'm talking about. Um, if there were any in the audience listening at some point. All right, so this I don't like because I'm not looking for symmetry. In case anybody like crosses their minds, I'm not sure how to explain it. It's just I know what I know when I know it, and I know that I've achieved the shape or the size of something that I wanted to draw when I get there. I think after years of drawing and lettering, I used to use templates. I used to use, there's a lot of lettering templates you can use. So for any artists out there that are up and coming or have been doing this the ones that have been doing it for a while know about it. Oops. See, I just did it again. I just made that three-dimensional. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to create a flat image. There we go. Oh, I know what I did wrong here. All right, here we go. Watch me fix my own mistakes. And boy, do I make a lot of those. All right, we created a foldable, flexible satin, call it what you will, whatever material you prefer, uh, ribbon that becomes the letter. All right, so here we go. Let's be a little bit more open with that R. The D, it looks like they had like dragon teeth on the inside. That's not really where I wasn't feeling that. And these very sort of straight lines, boring. I could make it a certain. Oh, you know what? We'll give it another little bit of filigree here. There we go. Give it a little bit of. Well, we're gonna make a little bit of a bubble. Bubbled D. I still don't like that straight line, but it's gonna give me something that I want from it. Hold on, stay with me now. All right, let me see. We're here. We're here 17 minutes. All right, let's continue on the next video. And I'll see you all in the next video. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and by all means, leave a comment and hit the notification bell for further updates, namely the next video right after this one on this live lettering that I'm working on. All right, see you on the next one.